Hello, hi, namaskar, sastakal, adab. Welcome back to your favorite, your very own SOA Radio 90.4 Voice of SOA Community Radio में. दोस्तों, आप लोग को पता है, जैसे हम लोग सपने देखते हैं हमारे फ्यूचर के बारे में, लेकिन अभी हमारे पास ऐसा सिचुएशन आ गया है कि कुछ सपना देखने से पहले वो रियलिटी में तब्दील हो जाता है. जी हाँ, आप लोग सही सोच रहे हैं. हमारे पास अभी ऐसा टेक्नोलॉजी है जो हमारे क्लासरूम, हमारे लाइफस्टाइल, हमारे सोसाइटी सब में रिवॉल्व हो रहा है. एंड वो टेक्नोलॉजी क्या है आप सभी को अभी पता चल रहा होगा, क्योंकि वो टेक्नोलॉजी बहुत जाने माने बन गया है अभी 2026 में. यस, आप लोग सही सोच रहे हैं. वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस एंड मशीन लर्निंग. वही एआई जो हमारे ज़िंदगी का एक साथी बन गया है, जिसको यूज़ करके हम लोग हमारे प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करते हैं हर दिन का. हम लोग कुछ डाउट्स होता है तो उसको ही पूछते हैं विदाउट डूइंग एनी रिसर्च इन डिफरेंट प्लेसेस. सो आपको ऐसा फील होगा कि एआई बस ऐसा एक टेक्नोलॉजी नहीं है, ये हमारे ज़िंदगी का अभी एक हिस्सा बनने जा रहा है. ऑलरेडी कुछ पार्ट में बन गया है और कुछ पार्ट बाकी है जो भी बन जाएगा. सो ऐसे फ्यूचर में एआई का क्या इम्पैक्ट रहेगा, अभी कैसा इम्पैक्ट रहा है, तो ये सब बातें करने के लिए आज हमारे ये स्पेशल शो. जी हाँ दोस्तों, जिसका आवाज़ सुन के टूट जाए आप सभी का खुशी का सीमा, मैं हूँ आप सभी का आरजे श्यामा, साइनिंग इन ऑन योर वेरी ओन सोआ रेडियो 90.4 वॉइस ऑफ द सोआ कम्युनिटी रेडियो में. आप सभी को स्वागत करते हैं सोआ यंगिस्तान का ये स्पेशल एपिसोड में, जहाँ पे एआई रिलेटेड हम कुछ बातें करेंगे, हम कुछ चीज़ नया सीखेंगे, और एआई इन फ्यूचर जाके हमारा कैसे हम इम्पोर्टेंट रोल प्ले करेगा हमारे लाइफ में, उसके बारे में जानेंगे. तो आज हम लोग बात करेंगे कि एआई एक स्टूडेंट लाइफ में कैसे इम्पैक्ट डाल रहा है, एक मीडिया इंडस्ट्री में एआई का क्या रोल है, एंड इन स्पेशली इन रेडियो ऑल्सो हाउ वी आर यूजिंग एंड हाउ वी कैन यूज एआई टू इम्प्रूव आवर कंटेंट, टू इम्प्रूव आवर स्क्रिप्ट राइटिंग एंड ऑल. सो आज ये सब बातें करने के लिए हमारे साथ जुड़े हैं हमारे गेस्ट डॉक्टर अलकानंदा त्रिपाठी मैम, द एसोसिएट प्रोफेसर ऑफ ITER शिक्षा व अनुसंधान यूनिवर्सिटी, डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ सेंटर ऑफ आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस एंड मशीन लर्निंग, जिनके रिसर्च आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस एंड मशीन लर्निंग के ऊपर काफ़ी इंस्पायरिंग रहा है. तो चलिए स्वागत करते हैं मैम को हमारे आज के ये स्पेशल एपिसोड में, और बातचीत करते हैं कि आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस हमारे ज़िंदगी में कैसा असर डालने वाला है और रेडियो में उसका क्या इम्पैक्ट रहेगा. आज वी ऑल नो द थीम फॉर द 2026 इज आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस इन रेडियो. Hello ma'am, welcome to SOA Radio 90.4. How are you?
I am fine.
Ma'am, in today's world we are going through a technology that is artificial intelligence, and बहुत impact डाल रहा है हमारे सोसाइटी के ऊपर. So could you please share your journey towards the field artificial intelligence and machine learning?
Initially, I also very excited to know what is artificial intelligence and machine learning is all about. So initially when I started, I remember in the year 2020 or 2021, COVID already affected our lives. Okay, at that time, what is happening that in all the death cases and the COVID disease, the predictions are going on that we are going to reach the peak at this particular time, and then there will be a fall. So we are just waiting and watching when suppose these things are supposed to be going to be happen. So initially what we are doing, right, we don't have any data regarding those diseases. So first initially we are collecting the informations. Once we have collected the informations, then based on the analysis we are finding it out that no, it is going to be a peak for a particular point of time, and then it will be a downfall. Yes. Will be there. Okay, so this makes more interesting to know more about the machines.
Yes.
So how machine is working, how data is working, and how we are going to get the accurate prediction before the peak is reaching. So this is the journey that I basically started with AI/ML, and once I go deep into the analysis, the data analysis, the designing part, so it makes me more curious about the new things that I should know, I should learn. And every day, I think every day we are in the learning phase.
Yes,
we are learning new things, what is happening, and day by day I am gradually checking that day by day it is also changing, the scenario is also changing. We are shifting from a way to a various to a AI platform.
Yes, like learning never has any end.
Learning has no ending.
Yes.
So every day we need to learn something in order to get a new thing.
Like so many viewers and listeners are there, those are very less idea about the technology, about the artificial intelligence. So how do you define the artificial intelligence to them? Those have very less idea, or they have no idea.
I will give you a very small example. Now most of us, we are browsing through the web.
Yes.
And we are checking the social network sites.
Yeah.
We are going for the e-commerce platform. Everything we are browsing every day. I think when we are picking the phone, we are browsing. And even though we are not browsing the things, we are literally scrolling up for the reels.
Yes.
That YouTube shorts are there, Instagram reels are there every time. And what we must have observed, that whatever we are looking for day-to-day practice, if we are going for a same pattern of reels, then again we are getting the same type of reels in our bucket.
Yes.
Suppose you are searching for mobile phone. Now next time whenever you are going to log in the page, it will show you the most happening phones
Yes.
nowadays, and it will give you a bucket. Similarly, in other e-commerce sites also same things are happening. And even if you are going for the browser, you are opening the browser, you are searching for some content, you must have found out that in a particular column advertisements are flashing, and those advertisements are basically based on the searches that you have made previously. So that is how AI is coming to the picture.
Yes.
So it is all about the data, what we are trying to reach to, and it is just giving us the output.
Yes, many people can relate this thing, that how they are, if they are searching something in the engine, then it is showing the advertisement in their social media handles. And all.
They always it is showing in the social media handles everywhere that they want to search it, they are finding it.
The positiveness or negativeness of AI is, how do you see about this?
Positiveness, it's very good.
Yes.
Whatever we are thinking of to find it out, we are getting it. But even one limitation is that we should not allow the machines to control ourselves. There should be some security aspects of it that should be taken care of, because because of this AI, our data are becoming more prominent to the market. They are collecting the data without our knowledge.
Yes.
And that is making a huge difference. So it is depending on the individual how they are controlling those things.
One thing I want to add here, I want to put on questions, that we are in media industry, and that to be in radio. So how AI is changing the broadcasting system in the radio? Like what impact the AI will go into that?
AI, again a very nice question. Regarding the radio, again the same thing. In radio you are also having the advertisement, people are listening to the things.
Yes.
So depending on their queries also, whatever they are searching, radios are also doing, the AI tools are available.
Yes.
They are doing the same thing as we are going with the ChatGPT. Basically we are going for the ChatGPT in general searches. Similarly in radio also we are having Radio GPT.
Oh,
So,
I did not know
there is tools are available, so you can use those tools, and it is definitely going to help. And again the advertisement.
Yes.
So based on the people's requirement, whatever they are searching, in the radios also the advertisement will be coming, so it will reduce the production cost also. So that is, I think, a good advantage of AI in radio.
One thing I want to ask, if one RJ or a media anchor is using different AI tools and all, can they make some unique content from there?
A number of content creation tools are also there, and we are using in the image processing there is content style changing is there, and it is now, I think you must have the let's check it for the Ghiblis. So new images are coming by providing the old photos of you. So similarly also in AI we can change the soundtrack.
Yes.
For radio, I think you can for the soundtrack also you can use it AI, and we can modify it in order to get a new track. So there is a lot of use and advantages of AI in radios also. Okay, another tool is available. I think it is commonly basically used, audio AI.
Yes.
So it is basically working with the voice.
There we can change and change the voice and modify the voice.
You can change it, you can modify it, you can present it in another way.
So how do you see this voice modification? Like if someone will misuse this one, then it may hamper someone's career, someone's life.
Yes, that is true. That is definitely true that it will hamper someone's career. But again, I am telling that there should be some security aspects that should be taken care. So it is all about the data. And voice, we are collecting the voices. So if you are going to collect it, then there should be some authorization, some authentication part, it should be there. So you can use it in some proper way that can be benefited to the mass, rather than going with some unethical practice of the use of those things.
Like there should be a proper restriction.
There should be a proper restriction should be there, laws should be there, and while we are going with those uses, that should be properly taken care of.
Yes. Can a simple common man can define the difference between the AI voice and real voice?
It depends, but it is depending how better you are tuning those voices.
Yes.
So if you are going to tune it very finely, then I don't think the common man will get a difference between the voices generated through AI and the common voices that we are having, because here we are going to add some kind of modulation and things. We are mixing things.
Yes.
We are mixing things in order to get a new one.
Yes.
So that is the advantage.
Ma'am, I think so many people don't know about AI, and the AI things, like if someone will misuse their voice, and that may hamper the life. So in that case, every person should learn the AI.
Yes, every person should know how AI is working, what are the different tools are there, common tools, because in our day-to-day life also we are all depending on AI, but that should not be the scenario.
Yes.
We should not depend on AI.
Yes.
AI should depend on ourselves. Okay, that is the main thing, and the common person should know the basic things, what it should be there, so they can make a difference between AI generated thing and the original text.
Like we should use the AI for learning purposes.
Yes, we should use AI for learning purpose to develop a new thing. It will reduce our time, and it is giving us a very good advantages. So the things that, suppose you are going to, in a radio, you are going to create a content. Now, if you are going to do the same thing without the help of AI, and it will definitely going to take a long time to think. You need to represent the new ideas and to form it, and then you are going to represent it. Now suppose if the same thing we are going to use it in AI, we are just giving our views, what are the things in our mind is going on, and we are just setting some queries to it, and within a fraction of second, half an hour, you will get a new content.
Yes.
New idea you are going to get. So when we are going to waste now time is very precious, right? So when in the scenario, initially what is happening, we are spending 15 days, 20 days to create a new content, but when AI is coming to the picture, that things we can get it within a 1 or 2 days.
Yes.
So that is very good advantage of it, and if you want to use it in a proper way, we can go for it, and if the peoples want to misuse it, then there should be laws.
Yes. Like if we are using AI, then it may reduce our time consumption.
Yes, definitely it is reducing the time consumption, and the extra effort that we are putting in order to collect the data also, that is also reduced. So we can get it from a single place.
Yes, ma'am.
All the things.
Actually, it really help for the research purposes. If you are doing with different researches, and if without using AI, if we are doing the some researches, then it will take different time. That you told that it will take 15 days, 10 days.
It definitely,
and
everything, it depends on data.
yes,
Everything depends on data. And initially what is happening, most of the time we are spending in collecting the data, even in let it be in the e-commerce, let it be in the machinery industry, let it be automobile industry, let it be in our mobile phone industry. Everywhere we are depending on those data. If the data are available in a one place, then we can read or we can go for the trend.
Yes.
In future what is going to happen. So I think the main aspect of AI is data.
Yes.
So how we are collecting it and how we are processing it.
Like you told now, data is the most important thing for the AI. So nowadays we are using different AI tools, and we are putting billions of data into the AI.
Yes.
And they are using our data to train the AI models and LLM models. So how do you see in the future that they may misuse our data, or anything, any restrictions and any encryptions are there?
There should be restriction. This is a very good question that you are asking. There should be restriction, because data are there in every field. Let it be in the healthcare, automobile industry, agricultural field, everywhere. And in your radio, while we are going to create the content also, in TV industries also we are creating the content. So everywhere we need the data. So without having the data we cannot proceed. So I will give you one small example. Let it be the healthcare industry. So while we are going to analyze the disease pattern of a patient, now the data are being misused by leaking their personal information. So what is happening in the scenario, that insurance companies are there, they are reaching to the people.
Yes.
And they are asking for doing some kind of insurance. And sometimes other patients also try to interact with the peoples, and it is just hampering their privacy. So in that cases, security plays a major role. So we should use the data, but we should not leak the personal information. So while we are going with the data, the main aspect is their security.
So nowadays, is there any security, and is there any laws are there to secure the personal data?
There are laws are there. Basically for healthcare data, laws are imposed in order to, while we are extracting the data, laws are there that personal information should not be there. And you can check that OTP, everything,
Yes,
we
ma'am.
are getting it.
Yes.
And if we are connected through the Gmail, every data is maintained by the Gmail.
Yes.
I can say they are also collecting our personal informations to do their research also.
Yes.
And in future they are going to change the model. Okay, so there should be some kind of security encryption measures should be there in order to secure the data.
So nowadays there is a myth in between the students that they are thinking that AI means ChatGPT or different AI tools that are available in the market. So could you please share that how deep the concept actually is?
AI is not all about ChatGPT. So ChatGPT is one part of AI. It is basically based on your natural language processing. Means it is all the text files are there, and based on our queries it is giving us the answer.
Yes.
So whatever you want to ask it, it will give you the output. But AI doesn't mean it is ChatGPT, because we are using AI in various different fields. You check, you are using AI in healthcare. While we are going for the disease prediction, there we need some data. So while we are working on those data, the things that are, I can give you one very best example, like you have the COVID.
Yes.
We have collected everyone is collecting the information. So what is happening, while we are getting the inputs, means initially the first cases when the COVID is affected, there is a total lockdown. As we don't know what are the precautions we need to follow, what are the medications we need to follow. Within a stipulated 6 months of time, we get to know everything. What are the precautions that we are going to follow in order to break that virus. There should not be any chain formation will be there. So similarly, AI is doing the same thing. Means the things that we are going to get after a 6 month or 7th month of analysis, if we are having the data initially, so that will give you a very good result within a shorter span of time. So we don't need to wait for a longer time. Okay, so and again students, that ChatGPT part, students what are thinking that they will just put the questions and it will give you the output results. It is not like that. So what are the contents you are searching, from that party it is giving you back the answer. It is not searching the entire content, it is not going into the deep dive, and it is giving you the output. So what is only the limited search the students are making, from that they are getting the answer. And AI is not about your ChatGPT. There are a lot of things. Then predictive analytics is there. In automobile industry, driving, self-driving cars, you must have.
Yes, ma'am.
There are cars are there. So they are AI. Okay, that is means we are shifting. We are using machines in order to learn a new thing, new patterns, and it is not about ChatGPT.
Means in the AI tool that we are using, ChatGPT or different AI tools, we are whatever we are getting, that is our answers only.
Your answers only from a smaller set of search.
Yes.
It is not searching from a wide sphere.
Yes.
Because students, what, how, this much.
Yes.
What is the output of this one? How it is happening? So this type of queries are they are providing, and they are giving you the output. And it doesn't mean that the whatever the output that the ChatGPT is giving, it is always correct. Because the question will be asked some based on the some thing keeping in the mind, and students are answering in a different angle. But basically that may not be the answer of the question. So there should be a deep dive into it in order to, while you are going to use the ChatGPT.
So currently many students, even I also use ChatGPT for the answer purposes. Like if I have a doubt on a question, then I am just taking the screenshots or photo and putting in the different AI tool, and that AI tool gave me the answer. But one thing I just missed, that I am not using that answers for my learning purpose. I am just taking just seeing that yes, this is the input I gave, and yes, this is the process, and I just got my answers. But when I am going to implement this thing in real world, like apart from the AI, when I am doing in my copy and pen, then I am facing different problems. So what is the problem that how our learn should be from the ChatGPT or from the AI?
That is whatever the questions you are asking, it is searching from a smaller space. So you should know how you are going to train the model, how you are going to ask the questions to the ChatGPT. So you need to deep dive into it in order to get the better answer, good answer, accurate answer. Because you are asking the system a very limited.
Yes.
You are not making the query that are needed in order to get the proper answer. So you should prompt it in that manner that it is going to give you the correct and accurate answer. So when you are going to provide the proper prompt, when you know the things beforehand. If you don't know, you will never get the correct answer.
Means you are telling that prompt is most important thing in the chatbot.
Chatbot, whatever query you are asking, it will give you the answer.
Okay.
So it depends on your query. And query, when you are going to ask the query, when you have a
proper
background knowledge,
yes,
then you can give a proper query.
Yes.
If you don't have a proper background knowledge, you are just going to ask how, what, why, and it will give you the answer similarly, and that answer may not be helpful to you in future.
Okay. Then there should be the learning purpose should be from the book only.
Definitely. Yes. Means it is helping you, no doubt, but it will help you when you have a proper background knowledge of it.
Yes.
If you don't have a proper background knowledge of a content, then you will fail to form a proper query to the ChatGPT, and it will give you the output.
Okay, ma'am. Nowadays, many students are into the content creations and content writing. So, how they can use AI for their content making purposes?
Various tools are available.
Yes.
Cloud,
Yes.
AI, and content creation tools, a lot of tools are style creation tools. I think it is basically using your convolution neural network models. So that's more technical things I don't want to discuss here. So they are using what basically we are providing the contents to it. So suppose you have a graph.
Yes.
Now you want to make it more fascinating, and you have canvas also there.
Yes.
So in order to create a good content, so you are just feeding to the model. You are asking, Gemini is also there to generate the codes. Okay, so you are asking to modify the graph, to make the changes to it in order to get a good output, and it is also generating.
Okay.
So it is something, means it is mixing the background. Now suppose you have an old picture of yours, you want to change the background.
Yes.
And you want to create a new content of it. Then in the background, AI is learning.
Yes.
The different algorithms are learning, and it is giving you the output. So style creation, content creation, I can give you one, that Ghibli. There we are mixing the things. Background is different, image is different. We are
taking the reference images.
Reference images. We are combining it, and we are getting a new picture.
Yes.
So I think most of the work is now carried out on this particular field, style creation and content creation.
Okay. Ma'am, could you please suggest one AI tool that every person in the media industry, in radio, and every RJ should learn?
One tool I can say it, audio AI is there.
Yes.
And another one is your logic base. It is a sound generator. It is a very good tool that you can use. Okay? And automated editing tools like Descript is there. So there are the few tools are there. And again, Radio GPT I am also telling you initially. So as we are having ChatGPT, you can also use Radio GPT in order to get a new queries.
Many tools are available.
There are a lot of tools are there based on the different part, sound creation, then your content creation, your for the advertisement, everything are having the different tools. So you need to learn accordingly.
Okay.
So and it is not possible to learn all the things in a one go. You
जितना चाहेंगे उतना सीख पाएंगे. Yes.
You should carry on.
Okay. Ma'am, currently, as we know that AI is evolving in our society in a very drastic speed way. Okay. So, do you think that a day could come where AI could take some decision apart from the human?
I don't think so. Humans are more intelligent than AI. Definitely AI is going to do a very good job, because it is learning the things very fast. It has some models running in background. It is giving you the output in a very faster and in a smaller time. But when it comes to the empathy, when it comes to the decision making, whether this one is true or that one is true, I don't think that AI can do it. It depends on the human being. Their conscious mind is sufficient in order to make the decision which is right and which is wrong. Definitely our work is becoming faster.
Yes.
We will get the output very quickly. But whatever the output is we obtained with the help of AI, whether it is correct, whether we are going to use it or we are not going to use it, it depends on the human mind. Okay. So we should not make it like that we are depending on AI. We should make ourselves in such a manner that AI is just a tool. We can use it in order to make our work very fast, very quick. But it should not be overcoming our... It should not be replacing us.
Yes. Means AI can do something if the work is related to technical. But it can't do something that ethical work or emotional work.
No.
Do you think that emotionally it may help us?
Definitely it will help us. I can give you examples in Tesla automated cars. The car switches are when the instructions are there, all are shut.
Yes.
In case of any emergency that human can sense, the machine cannot. Okay, so what is happening in some cases, cars are burning, automated cars. So if a human driver is there, I don't think this kind of problems will
Problems will
arise.
arise.
Because they have that subconscious mind, they have that kind of thinking, they can feel the danger. Okay, that machine cannot. So I
Yes.
don't think AI should take over human.
Ma'am, more use of AI that will help us to learn something. And do you think that AI learning and the purpose of learning the AI will increase our thinking ability, or it is just pushing the humans to a shortcut way?
It depends on the human being. My simple answer is it depends on the human being, how you want to use yourself. Whether you want to be the pet of AI or you want AI to be your pet. So if you rely completely on AI, then that the scenario is different. What our students are basically doing, they are completely relying on AI. And if decision making capabilities should be there, if they are, because we are the human beings, okay, we have a better subconscious mind, so we know how the machine is working, because we are the persons who are behind the machines, okay, and it is making our decisions, helping in our making decisions, but it should not take decision for ourselves.
Like, could you please share one habit that a student should follow in their life that they can relevant in the AI driven industry?
Students should have a better logical analytical developing skills.
Okay.
The first and the last thing I will suggest to the students, that they should be good in logics, they should be good in analytics. And another thing that most of the students nowadays are a little bit of afraid, that is mathematics. So I can say AI is nothing but all about your mathematics. It is simple mathematics.
The root is mathematics.
The root is mathematics that we are learning in our school days.
Yes.
The mathematics, it is not about the engineering days mathematics that we are learning. I will say the mathematics that we are learning from class 6 to class 12. That is the base fundamental mathematics that we are learning, and that we are using it in AI.
Like everyone now, the industry is about AI, machine learning, and आपको ऐसा लगता है कि like in the school career the students should learn about the artificial intelligence, and the school authorities should teach something about the AI and all?
Yes, very good question.
Before 10th or before 5-6 class students.
Very good question. Students should learn AI because they are the future.
Yes.
If they don't have the technology knowledge beforehand, how they are going to sustain with this in this AI world? They should learn. They should know how the AI is working from a very basic school days, so they can better train the system. Otherwise, if the student don't have the idea from the very beginning, then it will be difficult for them to cope with this world. So there should be the curriculum, learning habits should be there, schools should introduce AI, so it will be a very good environment, and they will become acquainted with AI, so that I don't think they will be completely relying or depending on AI if they are coming across AI from a very younger age. Okay,
Yes.
because they have already acquainted with it.
Yes.
And what are the things they are going to do in future?
Yes, they can use AI in
Haan.
more proficient way.
They can use it in a very good way,
Yeah.
rather than us.
So if a student is want to build his career or build his future in the industry of artificial intelligence and machine learning, where they should start the learning purpose?
The learning purpose, I will say basic mathematics.
Okay.
Simple mathematics, calculus, probability.
Algebra.
Then these are the basic fundamental things of the AI. Then you are coming with your Python programming language. Then the statistical part, again it is the basic thing of AI. We are telling all about data, how data is being processed, how it is going to be kept, how we are going to make the analysis of data. It is all about statistic that we are learning in 10th, 11th, 12th. In our curriculum it is there, and that thing we are using in the machine learning.
Yes.
So, and another thing that we should be visualization, data interpretation, everything is there. So we should have a proper hand on this, and we should go with the small projects in our real world environment, sustainable development. So we can take a small thing, we can use AI on it and we can get a new output, and we can compare what is there, what is the things that are going on in the real world, and what are the calculations we are doing in the machine, and they are matching or not.
Yes.
So if it is matching, how it is matching, and what are the small modifications we can make, that we will get a more accurate result.
Okay.
So I think programming language, logics, analytics, mathematics, visualization, these are the basic things that we should learn in order to learn AI.
Thank you so much, ma'am, to have you here. We feel very proud. Thank you so much. How was the show? दोस्तों, आप लोग जैसे सुन रहे थे कि आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस हमारे ज़िंदगी में कितना इम्पोर्टेंट रोल प्ले कर रहा है, एंड इन फ्यूचर ये हमारी ज़िंदगी को कितना परिवर्तन कर देगा. तो जैसे मैम ने यहाँ पे बताया कि आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस हमारे रेडियो में, हमारे ब्रॉडकास्टिंग सिस्टम में कैसे यूज़ हो रहा है, डिफरेंट टूल्स के बारे में मैम बताई. फिर उसके बाद हमको ये और एक चीज़, नया चीज़ पता चला है कि आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस हमारे फ्यूचर को ख़राब नहीं करेगा. ये हमारे फ्यूचर के एक प्रॉपर शेप देगा, जहाँ पे हम लोग एक नया चीज़ बहुत कम टाइम में सीख पाएंगे, टाइम रिड्यूस हो पाएगा, एंड उसके साथ हमारी ज़िंदगी बहुत खुश बन जाएगा. तो आशा करता हूँ ये शो से आपको बहुत कुछ सीखने मिला होगा. डिफरेंट टूल्स, व्हाट इज़ AI एंड हाउ वी कैन यूज़ द AI टू इम्प्रूव आवरसेल्फ. तो बहुत सारी चीज़ें आप लोग सीखे होंगे. आशा करते हैं आपको ये शो बहुत अच्छा लगा होगा. सो दिस इज योर स्टूडेंट आरजे श्यामा साइनिंग आउट फ्रॉम योर वेरी ओन SOA रेडियो 90.4 वॉइस ऑफ द SOA कम्युनिटी रेडियो. एंड फिर मिलेंगे आप सभी के साथ SOA यंगिस्तान का और एक खास धमाकेदार एपिसोड के साथ.
आपण सुनुछंती 90.4 SOA रेडियो.